A tutorial on how to save structures in Minecraft Bedrock Edition. This is the bee update. Here we have our lovely farmhouse that I want to clone. So the first thing I want to do is give myself a structure block. So give at S structure. Of course, I'm just going to type that out, and I'm having a bad day typing. Alright, so now I want to estimate where this is going to sit. So let's see here. Looks like we're right about there. Now this actually automatically generates the box. All you need is just one for this. You don't need to have two structure blocks like you do with Java. So things are a little bit different. So now you want to right click, and you got this cool box here with nothing in it. So now we want to go to the left hand side. We're going to adjust our X, Y, and Z. This one already has an offset of -1 for the Y. That's really good. So at least with this version, they've got a lot of stuff going. So I'm going to guess maybe 30. Okay, looks like we have some, but we can't tell. Let's mess with our Z. Alright, now we're just going to left click and rotate. Looks like we're cutting part of the back off. So let's go 23. Looks like this side's cut off. There we go. Now we're going to go to the height. So let's mess our Y. Y is always going to be the height, so I'm going to go 20. Alright, looks pretty cool. We're a little too high. Let's drop that down to 18. Alright, let's rotate around and see what we have here. Or you can go straight across or on the top. So it looks like I got a little bit of slop here. So I'm going to go an offset on X. Let's go 1. And I'm going to readjust this one here to 30. Okay. Now I always like to make my images as small as possible. So we're going to go back to Z. Let's go 1. And I'm going to shrink this down to 22. Alright. Looks pretty good. Honestly, I love this feature. I wish this was in Java Edition. Now, don't click export. You can, but this just saves a 3D render of your object. So, I'm not sure what that is. I haven't played around with it yet. I just know how to do the other stuff. So now, let's save our item, and it says it's experimental. So, it says the use experimental gameplay setting must be toggled in this world. So you can't do anything. So what we have to do now, we're going to have to escape out of this, and then we're going to exit the game. Now, let's get the pencil, and we're going to scroll all the way down on the right hand side until we find use experimental gameplay. You want to turn this on right here. Okay? So once that's enabled, we're going to continue. Now what this does, this creates a new world with EX. So now we're going to load back up the new world. Let's right click. Looks like everything's still there. Now we're ready to save. Let's type in a structure name. I'm going to name this Farmhouse. You can name it any name you wish. And click Save. And that's it. There's nothing to it, right? Okay. So now I want to show you how to paste these. So let's go over here. Let's put it right here. Make it look like one of those tract neighborhoods. And of course, I'm going to right click. And I'm going to type in a structure name. Farmhouse. I'm going to click Load. Now, you do not even see anything in here. Doesn't matter what you click over here, this doesn't show anything. So what you want to do now is you want to load. Now we have a copy of the farmhouse. Let's make sure, looks good. Looks really nice. Now, with this experimental gameplay, there is some bugs. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go straight across the street from here. I want to place it in other ways. I'm going to make a mirrored version of this house. So you can see the house is right here. I want to rotate this. So let's right click. We're going to click load. Let's load our farmhouse. Okay, and click somewhere in this black area. Okay, that's not it. All right, so what I want to do is I want to rotate the house. We're going to rotate it 180. And I want to mirror. Let's mirror the z-axis. Let's see what that does. Click a blank area right here. Doesn't do anything. All right. Now what if you leave this? Does this actually show us? So this is similar to Java, but you can see, let's see here. All right, so we need to push this house back a little bit. All right, so actually I wanted it on the other side, so let's flip the X and let's escape. Where are we at now? Right there? Oh, we're right here. So looks like the rotation's giving me problems, huh? All right. Don't ever click load while you're doing this. So this is a bunch of trial and error here. Looks like it's not even loading at all. It looks like it's giving me problems. So, this is where things are going to get a little sloppy here. All right, let's go to our offset. Offset in the original file for that was 22. So let's go 22 here. Looks like that's bad. Let's put a negative. Click a blank area, and let's escape. Looks like the house is right here. But I want it to be over this way. Right? So just like the other version, it'd be nice if I can see this, but I can't. And let's go negative 32. Yeah, that's about where I want it. I'm going to make this down to 30 to line up with the other house. And I want to mirror this house. So let's mirror, let's load it and see what happens. Let's hope we did it right. Looks like we did. Walls line up. Oh, what happened here? Here's the bugs. Looks like our trap doors and our doors got flipped. See, our doors here are inserted. They're not here. So it looks like the doors and trap doors are messed up. Oh, that don't look right. Let's take a look here. Well, that looks pretty good. Anything else that got messed up? So yeah, you have to use this at your own risk. So it looks like trap doors, doors, and the glazed terracotta got all messed up. So yeah. Well, let's try another copy. This one's messed up, but this time we're not going to, they're just rotated. Matter of fact, let's do it over here. Yeah, let's leave it here. All right, so let's try just a simple rotation. I'm going to rotate it. Well, first we got to load up our thing. So farmhouse. And we're going to rotate it 90. Click and just escape. Looks like we're right here. I want to slide it over. Well, we could make it look like we have a cul-de-sac. Sliding it over is not too bad. So let's go Z 30. Let's see what that did. Oh, it's way over there. Well, let's put a negative. Let's go back the other way. Lots of trial and error. Whoops, it is a really nice feature, but that's where I want it. Let's see what happens now. Let's load it. Well, I got it backwards, obviously, I think. Yes, I got it backwards. Whoops. But it looks like we still have a problem with our shutters. But it looks like the roof slopes are fine. So this is indeed buggy. So if you use this, make sure you use it at your own risk. Well, the doors are fine. The glazed terracotta is fine. Well, it looks like Mojang's got some work to fix, huh? So anyways, here's the original copy right here. And of course, if you break these, I'll show you if you break these, it just shuts them off. Now, if you mess up and you don't like this, here's what you can do. Remove blocks. Well, maybe it doesn't work. I thought you can just remove blocks. I guess it doesn't work. Well, a lot of bugs. But I'm just going to say this right now. This 3D model, this is what I want to see. This is perfect because you get to visually see what you're copying. Now, for the size of this, it goes 64 by 64 by 64 blocks. I believe that's 8 times larger than the Java version. I want to see that size in Java as well. But this works really well. So let's run through some of the stuff here, like save to memory, or you can save to disk. All right. If you want to save to disk, let's see here. I guess it saves it. I don't know where it saves it yet. I'll save that for another tutorial. Maybe we can copy a structure from one world to another world. I think we're going to do that for the next tutorial because I don't want to make this too grotesquely long. But yeah, I mean, it is possible. But as you can see, we have some visual errors. Looks like one of those tract home neighborhoods, you know, put a street in the middle and yeah. Well, maybe I didn't get that lined up. That's okay. But anyways, I hope this tutorial helped everyone out into saving a structure and reproducing it in a single player world.